Thanks for joining Barre class today. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips. You can rock side to side to find your perfect balance. Lift up through those legs, lift the rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulder blades down the back, shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chin, level the head, back of the head over the back of the spine. Inhale, let the belly expand, ribs expand. Exhale, press up through the diaphragm. Inhale, expand. Exhale, push that air out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Our theme today is gliding through life. So if you have your paper plates or gliders, make sure that they're handy, or if you have socks or towels that can glide on a hard floor. We're going to start with a side-to-side lateral lunge. So we're going to have a glider, starting our warm up here, a glider under each foot. Glide one side, come back to center, glide the other side, come back to center. And yeah, Liz, as I said, these lateral lunges don't really put pressure on your toe, I don't think. So if we have front to back lunges that would cause you pain, just turn them into laterals. Side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and put the gliders to the side for now. We are going to come into a jump. So if you're not jumping, it will just be a step. We're going to do our front side front changement. Set yourself in third position, heel inside the arch of the other foot, lifting up tall, arms out in second position for support. Point that toe, tendu, side, front, and either step that foot back or jump it. Front, side, front, switch, front, side, front, switch. If you're in a jump, always start and end in a plie with that bent knee, front, side, front, and switch, front, side, front, and switch, front, side, front, switch, front, side, front, changement, 2 more, front, side, front, changement, front, side, front, changement. Coming into our second position, we're going to come down into our second position, plie. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, bring it down. Knees aligned over those toes, nice open through the thighs. You can close up the knees if they're collapsing toward the center. Lift one heel, then the other. Lift, lift. Head and shoulders come straight up to the sky from those hips. Try not to bow forward at the waist. Lift, 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 lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, lift onto both toes, hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. For our arm series, have your mat handy. We're going to do a little bit of work on the floor. We're going to start standing though, and keep those gliders, paper plates, or something that will glide along your floor handy. We're going to start with our side raise series with varying the position of our arms. So let's just start with full range, lift. Arms are hands face down, hands face front, hands face down, hands face front. So really tall and lifted here. Feet are in parallel, hip distance apart. As you lift, feel those shoulder blades pushing down the back. So you're opening the chest, pushing the shoulder blades down. That will keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Weight face down and lift, face front and lift, down and lift, front and lift. Cameo appearance. Oh yeah, you don't even show up on camera. Lift, lift, face front, up, face front. Get ready to come into our pulses. Palms down and pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms front. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Same thing for front raises. So start with those palms facing the thighs, front raise, palms face the center, front raise. So just subtly changing where the work is happening on this muscle chain up through your shoulder. Front raise, really keep that chest open. We kind of want to hunch our shoulders forward to get more reach, but this is about working the back and the shoulders. Still feel those shoulder blades engaged, moving down the back. Strong core, no movement of the torso. So you got to engage that core on each lift. Engage and lift, engage and lift. Nice. Lift, center, down, center. 2 more sets, down, center, down, center. Come back down, get ready for those pulses. Palms face down, pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face center, pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming down to the mat. Fold the front of the mat to give your elbows a little cushion and to give yourself some space in front of it. You're going to have those gliders, hands underneath the gliders. So your body is resting on the mat, but you have an engaged core. So if you don't have an engaged core, your belly kind of flops down and your spine gets a really exaggerated curve. Belly is engaged so that we've got some spinal alignment here. Keeping those elbows parallel to the body, not letting them flare out. Reach and in. Reach and in. So we're starting with one hand, then the other, pressing down on the weight as we move through. You should feel your tricep engaging as we press down and bring that weight back in. If this is giving you a nice burn in your triceps, stick with this. If you want a little more, both hands together, come down. Both hands together, come down. Really working to keep those elbows in line with the body, not flaring out. If we flare out, that brings the work into the chest, more of a push-up, which we're going to do, but not quite yet. Triceps. Bring it down, reach, bring it down, strong core, protecting that lower back. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2. You should really be feeling those triceps now. Last one like this. Now tap those elbows down, tap. Modified tricep push-up here. Our body is supported by the floor. Triceps working so hard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Gliders to the side, coming back to standing with our weights. We're going to come into a fly. So weight in each hand, feet parallel, hip distance apart, hinge from the hip, soft knee, roll the shoulders back, shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades down, chest open, come up to a fly and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze, squeeze. Head is in line with the tailbone, not dropping that chin down to the chest, not craning the neck. Nice big squeeze at the top of this fly. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice job. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift. 4, 3, 2, get ready to pulse. 1 and pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stand it up, shake it out, coming back down to the mat. This time we are doing our chest work, our push-ups. You can be on knees or toes. I think I will do knees today. Give myself a little extra cushion. Palms are on your gliders, hands are under the shoulders. You've got a nice straight line, top of the head to the knees or to the heels if you're on your toes. So we've got our hands on these gliders. When we come down to this push-up, we're gonna open them up, rise up, bring them together. This is a big squeeze on the chest. So that's why I'm doing these. We are all gonna feel this in our chest tomorrow. And lift, down, and lift. Really working to bring those hands back underneath you at the top of this push-up. Down and lift. 8, up. 7, up. 6, up. Gliders are, of course, optional. 5, up. 4, if it's too intense, just go away from the gliders. 3, 2, last 1. Nice job. Coming back up to finish our arm series with our biceps. Standing back up, we're going to do our bicep ovals. So elbows are hugged into the side of the body. Palms are facing center, weights are up and down. We're doing a hammer curl variation. Bringing those biceps in a nice big oval. Moving through this. Feet under hips, parallel. Circle. Circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse directions, bring those palms down. Circle, circle, circle. So palms down is a little more intense. If that's feeling too intense, go back to hammer curl position or face those weights up to the sky. But with these little weights, it's nice to be able to turn up the intensity a little bit by bringing those hands down. Circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've made it. Nice. Put those weights to the side. Put the mat to the side for now until we need it for our core series. Time to grab your chair or head to a banister or wall or whatever you're using for support. Make sure that you have those gliders handy because we're going to start there. We're going to start with one glider and a single leg squat / lateral lunge. So you got the glider under one foot, this standing foot, both feet are parallel. We're going to push this standing glute. Well, we're going to push both glutes back, but reaching back with the standing glute, bring the other leg back up. Reach out into a squat and lift. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Nice. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Feel that standing glute working like crazy as you come through the squat and lateral lunge, squat, rise up. This foot is just kind of along for the ride. We're not putting a lot of weight on that gliding foot. We're focusing more on the one-legged squat aspect. Lift, out, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it in. Other side. Plant for me this right foot, glider under the left foot, reset yourself super tall, facing that bar, push the glutes behind, draw it back in, push out, rise it up, push out, rise it up, out, and lift, out, stand tall, out, and up. When you're pushing back, engaging the core, keeping that spinal alignment. We are folding like a jackknife here, but the head and shoulders stay nice and aligned. Spine stays tall and straight. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise it up. Another squat variation. If you have a ball or rolled up towel or a throw pillow or other squishy object, grab that and put it between your thighs. If you don't, that's okay. You can just squeeze your legs together. We are going to be doing squats front and back. You can either be on flat feet or you can be on your toes, whichever is comfortable for you. Lifting up tall, squat back, switch to the other side. Squat back, switch to the other side. We're going to turn the switch into a jump. If you're comfortable with it, squat and switch. You could also just stay facing one direction. It doesn't really matter. Squat and switch. So if you want to turn it into a jump, squat, switch, jump, squat, switch, jump. Really on that switch jump, squeeze those legs together. It's an intense, brief burst of work for the inner thighs. Switch, squat, switch, squat, switch, squat, switch, squat. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come back to front, get ready to pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Fall to the side. We're going to come to center floor now with one glider. We're going to be doing front and back lunges. So if your feet are not supporting front and back lunges right now, just come as we did at the beginning in our warm up, glider under each foot, lateral to lateral. Avoid putting pressure on the toe. If glide, you can have hands on your hips or in front of you or out to the side. Let's start with a rear lunge coming through. I don't really have room to a front lunge. Rear lunge and front lunge. Rear and front. So glide all the way through. That core should be working overtime to help you keep your balance as you come back and forth and back, front and back. 2 more sets, front and back. Last set, front and back. Hold here to pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Get ready to do the other side. Other foot planted. Glider for me under my left foot. Front and back. Front and back. Front and back. My left foot is feeling really wonky today. Front and back. Nice. Front and back. Gliding through with plenty of weight on that gliding foot. Back. 4, back. 3, back. 2, back. Last one. Come to the back and pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Coming back to that bar, we're going to do a marching passe. You have your choice of whether you come to a releve on that march. Starting in first position, start parallel, right toes on the mat or on the ground, open that right knee, left toes on the ground, open the left knee. Feel that opening come all the way up to the hips. A passe is simply touching the toe to the knee. No pressure, just a tap. If you want to do a releve, lift, lift, lift up onto the toes of that standing leg. March, 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 march. 8, 7, 6, 5, strong core, 3, 4, 3, head and shoulders up to the sky, 2, 1. Get ready to hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Nice balance, Terry. Coming to a curtsy lunge. So grabbing one glider again. Coming back to center floor. First position, tendu that foot out, curtsy. So squeezing those thighs together, sitting back, those glutes, this knee and the heel, the ankles stay aligned. Knee is not pushing in front of the ankle. And open, curtsy and open. Hips stay square, we're not opening toward that back leg. Curtsy and open. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, head and shoulders straight up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Balance. If you'd like, lift that front heel if you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to first. Switch that glider. Other side tendu. Cross behind. Tendu. Push it back. Tendu. Squeeze those inner thighs. And squeeze. Tendu. And squeeze. Tendu. And squeeze. Nice. Push it back. Nice knee position of this front knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glider out. Last bar move, coming back to our chair. So we are going to have the glider under our standing foot. We're in a first position, but if your foot goes to parallel, that's totally fine. We're going to have our hands or our forearms resting on, actually, let's go the same forearm as the leg that's gliding, starting with hips square to the mat in a parallel arabesque, opening to the side. So square and open, square and open. So really working to get this body parallel to the wall, shoulders and chest open to the wall. Leg is staying at the same height, and that doesn't matter how high it is, just trying to have the control there to keep it in place. 4, open. 3, open. 2, open. Last one, open, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and switch into the other foot. Move this more here, so maybe actually see what my leg is doing behind me. So starting in that first position, lift that leg behind, nice square leg, open to the side and center. Open and center. So when we come into our open, rotating that leg in the hip socket so that the top of the foot is facing up to the sky. Lots of core control here to keep that spine aligned throughout the movement. Open, center, and open, center, and open. 4, open. 3, open. 2, open. Last one, open here. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Getting our mat for our core series. Keep those gliders handy, I think. Yes. Because we've got a couple more things to do here with them. We're going to start with a down dog to plank variation. So coming down to hands and knees. You can do this on knees or on toes. If you're on your knees, you'll be here in a tabletop position and then opening to the side into a supported plank, opening to the other side into a supported side plank. If you're on your toes, we're going to push back into down dog, open to the side plank, down dog, side plank, down dog, side plank, down dog, side plank. I should say you can spread your feet here. You can have your feet rotate so that they are separated on the mat. That definitely gives you a little more stability. The wider they are, the more stable you are. The closer they are, if you bring them into the stack for the side plank, the more challenging that balance is. Side plank, down dog, side plank, 2 more sets, down dog, side plank, down dog, side plank, last set, side plank, down dog, side plank. Get ready to hold that side plank, whatever variation you're doing. Feel free to come to one knee or both knees. 8, 7, 6. You can also lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back. Roll your wrists, take the effort out of this, or take the tension out of your wrists. All right, coming to a glute bridge with our feet on the gliders. Make sure you got plenty of room in front of your mat. Coming down on your back. 1 foot on each glider. Glutes are right at the edge of that mattress. Palms down to the mat. Open up your chest. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Lift up into that bridge. Diagonally bring one leg out and in. Bring it out and in. Your core is working to stabilize as you go off kilter, out and in. So really keep those hips square, not letting them rock side to side, out and in, lifting up tall as both feet come back in, out and in, out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, hug your knees, rock side to side. Nice. Okay. Coming into a little more side work here. Mat is full length. We're going to come into our pretzel series. So you've got your bottom leg in front of you at 90 degrees, knees at 90, top leg out to the side, 90 degrees. Strong supporting hand, not collapsing into the shoulder. Top hand on hip, lift up that leg, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Core is engaged and lifted. Flex the foot, push back. So core is engaged and lifted. This hand is just for balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, hinge and kick. Kick, kick, kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg extended, lift up, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Bottom leg in front, top leg out to the side, strong supporting hand, hand on hip. Start with your lift for 8, 7, 6, core engage, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, push back, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe and hinge, kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg extended, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, little forward fold here. Reach for those toes or the calves. And okay, this is arguably our hardest move today. Give yourself, roll up that mat, give yourself some space. I'm gonna double it so I have a little more cushion for my knees. We're gonna have those gliders under our hands and we're gonna glide out. So whole body stays in a nice straight line as we glide. We're coming out into a plank. And now use your core to draw yourself back in. So gliding out, not too bad. Core is pushing up from below to hinge yourself back into place. Out, pull in. Your hands are just heavy, dead weight on those gliders. Your arms are giving you no help here. This is truly all coming from your core. Pull in, out. And the first few may not be so bad, but I already feel my core starting to get a little bit sore from this. Pull, glide out, pull, glide out. Strong contraction of the belly to lift up from below. Out, Slide in and out. 4 more. 4 and out. 3 and out. 2 and out. Last 1. Glide it out. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way in. Last cord move, coming back onto our back. We are going to come into a glider clap, crunch on your back, knees up at 90 degrees or legs all the way up in the air. Feel that core engaged to keep those legs lifted, however you have them positioned. Roll up, clap, roll down, roll up, clap, roll down, lift, clap, and down, lift, clap, and down. So really feel that spinal articulation coming up into this crunch and down, lift, clap, and down. 4, 3, 2. Last one like this. Really come up and pulse, clap, clap, clap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly let those legs come down. Big stretch, arms extended, legs extended. Feel the backs of those hands resting on the floor if you can. It's a really good stretch for your shoulders. You can reach one leg and then the other. Reach, reach, reach. And slowly roll up. Coming onto hands and knees. We are going to reach one leg out. Actually, let's bring both feet onto the mat. Reach one leg out, bending that knee, walk your hands to the inside of the foot. Nice stretch here. You can gently use your arm to keep that knee open. You can stay here if you'd like. You can walk. I'm going to walk my left hand next to my right foot and come into a twist. Lifting that opposite hand up into the sky. Feeling the stretch in this shoulder of the hand that's on the mat. And continuing that inner thigh stretch. Untwist. Walk over to the other side. Start with this static stretch here, both hands on the mat. Reaching this foot. Nice big stretch. And now if you'd like, you can walk that opposite hand in, lift up the other hand, big twist. Feel the stretch in the shoulder. Looking up toward the ceiling to get a nice stretch in your neck as well. Hands back to center. Walk those feet back together, standing forward fold. You can rest your hands on your shins, your ankles, your feet, your toes, or the mat. Whatever is comfortable for you. Nice stretch here, trying to straighten the legs. Maximize the stretch in those hamstrings. Letting the head hang. You can shake your head yes and no to make sure that you've let go of the tension there. And slowly roll up One vertebra at a time, head last. Roll the shoulders back. Come back out to our second position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plie. Inhale up. Exhale, plie. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, plie. Gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you so much for joining our class today. Happy Halloween. I hope to see you next week.
Thank you. Have a good week.